Hello everybody and welcome to some pretty interesting BIONICLE 2015 news. I'm Mesnack and today we're going to be talking about something that may get a little lost in the shuffle of BIONICLE news coming out pretty soon, so we have to be careful not to forget about it. Chapter Book 2, Revenge of the Skull Spiders, is currently set to release on December 29th, 2015 alongside the first graphic novel. And even though it's not going to tell the 2016 story from everything that we have observed thus far, it's still going to be canon and it's going to be a really interesting read, so we can't forget about it. It's going to be an important story development. And, well, what we are currently looking at here is iTunes, or rather specifically iBooks, has posted a 16-page preview of Revenge of the Skull Spiders that is only viewable if you have an iOS device with iBooks installed. So for those of you that do not, I've taken the liberty of compiling the preview into an imager gallery that you can check out in the description below. Or you can just read it the proper way if you happen to have iBooks and an iOS device. So, quite honestly, it's not like what happened earlier this year with Island of the Lost Masks, where there was a lengthy preview posted on Amazon that was randomized, and a bunch of different people got different sections of the book, and some radical people on like the TTV Message Boards and other places started compiling them together, trying to piece together the whole book. This one is nothing like that at all. It does not appear to be randomized, thankfully. It's just a proper preview of the book. 16 pages, though not 16 pages with text, if you know what I mean, if you've read the books. It's there's a lot of fluff pages with like images and whatnot and chapter titles. But we get to view the chapter titles for the book, and we get a snippet from the first chapter. And I'm not going to spoil it for you in this video, because there's some of you that may not want to know, since the book's almost out. But it's pretty interesting. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing new in the way of info, not like protector names or whatever, but the book promises to be very interesting, and I would encourage you all to get hype for it, if not, to check out this preview. And as always, you can expect extensive coverage of the book on both the TTV podcast and in our series BioTalk Book Club, where we will be dissecting each chapter of the book in excruciating detail. And as always, you can find the audio version of that on YouTube and the webcam version of that on Vessel at vessel.com/the TTV channel, alongside all of our other content 1 week in advance. Quite honestly, that's pretty much all. Stay tuned to TTV because we're going to be covering pretty much all the BIONICLE news as it comes out over the next month or so, because we're going to be getting a ton of stuff. The launch of the 2016 sets, they're going to have an early release possibly before Christmas, and just like last year, we'll be reporting on their availability as that happens. Coverage of the book, coverage of the graphic novels, set reviews when we get the sets for ourselves, and of course the Journey to 1 coming at some point early next year, so it's going to be great. Stay tuned, and I'm Mesnack, and I will see you all next time for more cool BIONICLE news. Goodbye.